Was face-to-face fighting today for the first time between the two men vying for Kentucky's U.S. Senate seat. Fox 41's Bill Francis reveals how Rand Paul and Jack Conway portrayed themselves and each other at their first debate. Bill.
David Conway sees himself as a middle-of-the-road Democrat willing to disagree with the president on some issues. Paul says the country needs more citizen politicians like himself. Democrat Jack Conway and Republican Rand Paul are side by side for the first time since winning their primaries back in May. They appeared before a packed house of county leaders from across the state in Louisville for their annual convention. Conway attempted to paint Paul as a reckless candidate from his previous comments.
Look at what he has said on doing away with all OSHA regulations, what he said on fair housing, on the Americans with Disabilities Act. I could go on and on and on.
While Paul tried to tie Conway to President Obama, saying both are way too liberal for Kentucky.
They have shown themselves to be untrustworthy. We need a balanced budget amendment. We need term limits. We need a clean sweep. We need to bring a lot of people home. And when we do, then I think America has its greatest days still ahead.
Paul says he is not a career politician, that the national debt is a major problem, that he would work for a balanced federal budget.
I think we are in perilous times. I think there's a day of reckoning coming, and I fear a second dip into a recession. And if Jack and President Obama get their way on raising taxes, it could be a depression.
Conway says he proposes a 20% tax credit for small businesses that hire new workers. He says he is taking a different position from some of President Obama's policies, like cap and trade, a government method for managing pollution.
My opponent has mischaracterized my position. I oppose cap and trade. I will oppose cap and trade as Kentucky's next United States Senator, and I will not support a program that raises our electricity rates and that hurts Kentucky working families.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Monjardo, who lost to Conway in the primary, is yet to endorse Conway.
I would love to have Dr. Dan's support. I think it's hard for people who run for office to go across party lines, so I don't really expect that we'll go that far, but we're definitely courting his supporters, and we are talking to them.
It's my understanding that Dr. Monjardo and I are going to sit down here in the very near future and talk face-to-face, and I look forward to getting his endorsement.
Now, this is just the first of what will likely be many joint appearances of the two candidates. They are scheduled to appear before the Kentucky Farm Bureau later this month and Fancy Farm in western Kentucky in August. Bill Francis, Fox 41 News.